Hey folks, thank you for tuning in here with the North Alabama WX Watch team as well as the Highland weather team. We're also covering live for the South Carolina region here, just east of Columbia. Now, Columbia is in a severe thunderstorm warning, but most of the strongest of the storms has moved out of Columbia, South Carolina, although heavier rain can be expected. We have us here tuning in. We have tuning in here. I don't know what I'm saying. We have Tanner and Tanner Sherrill and Beckett Webb here helping cover 40 South Carolina region. So if y'all want to say hello, y'all may.
Hey y'all.
Hello.
And we're just going to continue live coverage for here. So far, we don't have anything. Tanner, do you have any other confirmation on that rotation? Because I wasn't able to find it just yet.
Boop, boop. The Swansea rotation. What is that do? There's some rotation still, really in this area, and then moving out. You can see it would be somewhere in between those two arrows, for any type of rotation. Just now to the southeast of Swansea, just to the northeast of Woodford. So if you're in that area, expect some gusty winds. It's not extreme rotation. I think they just
Yeah,
I think they added something else.
they added
Uh,
a new severe thunderstorm warning. So
that's what I thought. Yep. So they added a new severe thunderstorm warning, which will kind of just add on here. So uh, yeah, that will kind of possibly, like I said, right here through the Woodford area, could have some rotation there.
yeah,
Yep.
totally agree with you there, Tanner. I about called you Beckett for some reason. Anyway, outside of that small possible broad rotation, we are also going to be dealing again with those gusty winds and some smaller hail, pea size to maybe nickel and dime size hail within the line of storms. It does look like it has kind of weakened a little bit other than what it looked like earlier according to the radar, but uh, we're going to continue monitoring this as it comes closer to the Florence, South Carolina region, Sumter, Organburg, Statesboro, and Dublin and Via Della, or Via Videla. There is the word that I was looking for. I'm going to go ahead and look at the camera here in South Carolina on Radar Omega. The temperatures are
Yep.
steadily starting to drop now, so 70 degrees on that camera now, or station.
Getting
That
cold.
Yeah, behind this line, it is going to get decently chilly. It does. We do also have some backfill, like backside rain on this cold front. So let's see. Any other reports, Beckett or Tanner? Either one of y'all.
No.
Nope.
Okie doke. Make sure my yep. Y'all can speak for a minute. I am finding something. Tanner, I'll pass it over to
Okay.
you or Beckett.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Yeah. Not really seeing much in the way of things. You know, some of these storms will have some rotation, others could possibly not really, but uh, if you're in the Sandy Run or uh, Oak Grove area, that is some heavier rain.
Yep, I do agree with that. So just trying to take a look at the power outage map here. No power outages has been reported around this area that was impacted strongly by these storms, so no power outages. But behind it, up into Georgia, parts, very far parts of South Carolina, excuse me, what did have a few power outages there, and areas just, uh, excuse me, east of Asheville had some power outages as well within this line of storms. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, but there's
Yeah,
nothing. Go ahead.
you're correct. Yeah, there's
Okay.
been a few power outages reported within the Asheville area.
Okay. Nothing else is too strong within this line of storms. Again, we're just going to continue to monitor, but uh, there is some stronger winds. 60 mile per hour, 65 miles per hour can be reported. We do have thunderstorm wind gust of where did it go? It just vanished. Okay, that was weird. Um,
Y'all, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna actually stream to my own channel for a sec because I have something that looks a little concerning.
okay, that's all good. Do you need us to kind of switch over there here in a minute?
I'll text you if need be. I don't think so. Hopefully not, because I don't feel
Okay,
like dealing with it. I'm tired. But
no problem.
if I do, I'll text you.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yep. All right.
So we do also looks like they, other than that severe thunderstorm warning, they added a just a special weather statement. So I'm assuming what they're going to do with that special severe thunderstorm warning is let it expire. And I'm going to go ahead and take that off so we can't see what Tanner's up to. uh,
That
so what I'm
would be
assuming,
funny.
I know, right? What I lost my place. Okay. So what I'm assuming they're going to do is take off this severe thunderstorm warning for the Augusta region in South Carolina, and they're just going to leave it with that special weather statement. So just keep that in mind. But Columbia, just areas east, yep, areas just east of Columbia, y'all are going to be in the severe thunderstorm warning for the next couple of minutes, almost an hour from now. Um, so about 51 minutes, you're going to be staying in the severe thunderstorm warning as these storms begin to move through. I unfortunately don't have a way to longly track this system. At least I don't think so. There might be a way I can. I just don't know. Um, let's see. Linear mode. Actually, we do. Wonderful. So I'm just going to go ahead and see what I'm learning here, y'all. Beckett, do you know how fast these storms are moving by any chance?
It is moving. Which one? The new one
Um, yeah,
near
that that
Aiken.
that northern severe thunderstorm warning,
It is moving east at 50 miles an hour.
50 miles per hour. All right, I appreciate that.
Hmm.
So, Beckett, you mind taking over real quick?
Yeah. So we do have that severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 8 p.m. Nick, I do want to let you know I do have to jump off pretty shortly.
All right, that's fine. I can
Fun
cover
times.
it.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Um, but this includes Columbia, Sumter, Orangeburg, Manning, Bishopville, South Sumter, Shaw Air Base, McIntyre Air Base, Brookdale, St. Matthews, Somerton, Bowman, Eastover, Ellery, Oakland, Santee State Park, Mulberry, Orangeburg County Airport, Congaree National Park, and Alcoa. Those are the locations that are impacted until 8 p.m. for Central South Carolina. Why am I getting this call on my phone?
Well, I do appreciate that, Beckett. I do apologize.
Yep,
Are you still
all
there?
good.
Okay. I was about to say, did you leave me? um,
Nope.
but we're gonna continue covering this as well. I'm trying to get an appropriate track on this, but for some reason it is not doing right. So I am trying to figure this out the best I can, and if I can't, that is working so fine right now. I don't understand why it's doing that.
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and jump off because I gotta feed my animals and do my weather update for
All
tomorrow
right.
and get that.
Well,
But I can join the call like directly after I feed the animals while I update the graphics. So that would be like 5-10 minutes.
all right. Well, I'll just go ahead and wrap it up. Just continue to cover. I think I'll be able to handle this the rest of the night. If you need to go, do that.
Yeah, I can join before I do my update while I work on the stuff.
All right, sounds
Just
good.
give me like 5 minutes, and I'll jump off here, and then I'll call you back.
All right, you have fun.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we're going
Bye.
to continue to cover for this severe thunderstorm warning up here towards the north. Again, this is in South Carolina. This includes the old one includes Columbia and Camden. That one's going to expire. The newest one includes Orangeburg, Manning, and Sumter, South Carolina. I do apologize for messing up on that. The strongest of the winds are going to be towards the Nesses or Nices and St. Matthews, Gadsden, and Eastover. These areas here is where the strongest of the wind gusts are going to be, while the rest of the strongest of the wind gusts is going to be around. Well, we don't really have a working radar because Columbia radar is down for some reason, but we're just going to work with the best we can. No rotation right now, nothing within that. I think this is just going to be a linear threat for the rest of the night. We'll continue to kind of cover this as we work through. I do need to change my wording on the banner, so if you are joining me live here on YouTube, I do apologize that we do not have that working. Not very few has joined in, really, which that is all right. And if you are joined in and watching, welcome. And our moderator, Travis Murray, and also team member, is on here. We can get Travis Murray on the call if we needed to, but I'm going to just kind of handle this within the next coming minutes and hours. I don't plan to be live the whole time. I got some other stuff to do as well, but I'm going to try to give you the best weather coverage we can tonight and keep you guys safe the best we can. But right now, all it is a special weather statement. They're going to allow this severe thunderstorm warning to expire again, and they're going to keep this as the newest special weather statement there. This one has expired, and I'm assuming both of these are going to expire now. So now that those are expired, our main focus is on the severe thunderstorm warning here and on this special weather statement there. So I want to kind of point my eyes towards the severe thunderstorm warning, because that's where the most severe storms are going to be happening, and there goes those two warnings there. Go ahead and put a track on this and put it as wide as the warning box can go. I really don't know why it's doing that. Alright, we are drawing a track. Alright, bear with me here. I'm sorry, and I apologize about the silence. I'm trying to get a linear track on this storm. Yep. At this point, I'm giving up with that. I don't have any idea why it's doing that. So we're just going to go back up here, and we are going to do the linear, or just the cellular threat here. So forming this out the best we can. I'm going to try to do something here different, so bear with me. I'm going to try to keep talking while I do this, but once again, 60 to 65 mile per hour wind gusts can be expected with that severe thunderstorm warning. And this is something I want to continue to monitor as the evening goes on. And like I said, I'm going to try to get a track on the newest severe thunderstorm warning. I'm hoping that I can get that so we could see where this is heading. But if we're not able to, that is alright. Storm motion. That's not what I'm looking for either. I'm not able to really find where it is. So this is what we'll just deal with here, is we'll continue to monitor without that. Excuse me. So again, Orangeburg, St. Matthews, Somerton, Manning, Sumter, and Maysville, Tumberville, y'all are all in the path of this storm. The strongest of the storm is going to be right here around the St. Matthews region. So part of this storm right here is going to be the strongest, and there's going to be some smaller hail within the storm as well. So P size hail is as expected, and I want you guys to be in your safe place as the storm begins to move through. This is not really a severe tornado warning, so not big precautions, but be prepared for anything that may affect your area in the next coming minutes. Again, no rotation. You can see a pretty good gradient between the green and the reds, depending on that point. So we're just gonna, again, continue to keep going live here until something changes. We do have something interesting, maybe a little bulge coming out of this here towards St. Matthews. So I'm going to continue to monitor that, make sure nothing does come out of that. And again, if y'all are joining me here live, we are live covering the severe weather event going on in South Carolina. This is mainly a linear threat, not a tornado threat this time. This is a linear threat. So if you got plans this evening just ahead of the line of storms, just hunker down for the momentarily and get ready. But the areas towards the rest of South Carolina, like Columbia, going back to Greenville, y'all are going to be okay. Y'all are in the green light. Y'all may have a few backfield showers, but all in all, it's going to be all right. Let's see. There's a chance we're just going to end the live stream here due to this being just under criteria of being a warning. There's nothing else going on. Now, that doesn't mean severe weather is done. This just means that it's not under my criteria of covering. So, I'm not going to keep covering this over this time. So, I do appreciate for the people that has joined in. And please do stay weather aware this evening. We're not done. Once again, we are not done with the severe weather threat. But it is starting to move towards the coast. So I want you guys to stay safe, stay weather aware, and stay tuned for another weather update video. We got some more upcoming weather, possible weather systems storm systems that will move through.